Hey guys, it's Star the Flippin' Hippo. Thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel at Flippin' Hippos. Today we're going to have a little haul video. We went out yard selling this past weekend and to our local honeypot thrift on Saturday, and on Sunday we went to one of our Goodwills. We found a lot of really good finds at our local honeypot and the Goodwill, but most of it was bread and butter, so it's nothing really excitable or worth showing you guys. Our local honeypot thrift had one tag color that was 99 cents, and then they had these three great big racks at the back of the store that was 50 cents a piece. So we really loaded up on just a ton of bread and butter items, mall brands, new with tags. We got a lot of that. And then we went to the Goodwill Sunday and we found a lot of really good stuff for 99 cents. But it's just all stuff that's, you know, gotta pay the bills. It's bread and butter. It's gonna be in the store. So none of that's exciting enough to show you. We went to the yard sales on Saturday. We went to 2 community sales, and both of them were so big that we only went to the 2 community sales, but we were out for about 4 or 5 hours just going up and down the streets. We found some amazing items. I can't even begin to show it all to you unless I wanted to keep you here all day. One of the things that's already upstairs that I don't have to show you was a big Rubbermaid tote, a very large one, full to the brim with little people and their buildings and their animals, just a whole variety and assortment of the little people, and they wanted $5 for the whole box. So of course we grabbed that. And at the same yard sale they had this hodgepodge bag of Legos, and it was $5 for this, but it came with a little case, which I have over here. I want to show you. So it was $5 for all these Legos, plus this nice Lego box. And you can hear inside that it is full as well of Legos. The box needs a little bit of cleanup. It's nothing that Awesome won't take care of. And the Legos might need like a good soak overnight and some OxyClean or some warm water and dish soap. But for $5 for Legos, that's a really good deal. So yeah, we spent $10 at that lady's house just on little people and Legos. And one house had these 2 things I'm about to show you. They had them up against a wall, and I didn't see the sticker. There is a sticker on there. I didn't see it. And I really wanted these, and I went over and asked how much they were asking for them, assuming I was going to get an answer I really didn't want, or I was going to have to haggle. But no, they wanted $1 for each. Here is one, sailing the day away, and it's Winnie the Pooh and friends in a boat. Everybody's there except for Owl. I don't see Owl or Kanga, but there's Roo. And then they had this other one, which was also $1. And this one is a real nice one. It's a night sky. This one has Owl and Tigger and Winnie the Pooh and Piglet and a tree. And you guys know I have been ramping up and getting very excited for the Winnie the Pooh movie coming out and stocking up on our Winnie the Pooh merchandise. So these 2 canvas pictures are really great. I think what we're going to do with these is list them on eBay and also local, and cross our fingers that they sell local, because these are going to be a little more difficult to ship. We have shipped canvas paintings like this before. We had a Horton Here's a Who Dr. Seuss one last summer we found. It wasn't too much of a hassle, but you know, when you can save on shipping or whatever, it's great if it goes local. Okay, let me see. I'm going to show y'all everything except the plush because I'm saving that for the last. So this one is a Zuzu pet. And I think they're guinea pigs. They walk. There's 4 of them. I got 4 of them. Some of them look really like a hamster, and then some of them look like guinea pigs. But there were 4 of these, and they came with 2 of the Zuzu homes. It's like a round dome that they run around in, and it came with a whole bunch of he keeps talking came with a whole bunch of tubes and tracks that you can connect, and they run around in there. And at the end of the one, there was a dock with a boat, and it'll run off of out of the tube, off of the dock into the boat, and then shoot across the floor. And then it came with the pizza shop as well, which is really cute. You put the little hamster or guinea pig, whatever he is, on a certain spot, and you lock him in with a gate, and he runs and runs and runs, and a light comes on, and the pizzas cook, and they come out this conveyor belt into a side cart, and when all the pizzas are done cooking, you unlock the gate, and the hamster rolls into the motorcycle part, and he takes off for pizza delivery. It came with a lot of parts and pieces. The guy asked for $5 for all of it, so I said, what the heck, let's take a chance. And Keith and I had, he's still talking. Keith and I had a ton of fun Saturday night with all the parts out on the table, figuring out, because of course it was hodgepodge, so it didn't come with directions or anything. But we eventually came out with a way to connect everything together and use the pizza shop. And I'm going to try to show you the photo. If you can see it, there's a glare off of our table. But we connected everything. There's the boat and the pizza shop. And one of the other little hamsters hanging out there. So I thought that was cool for $5. And that's a piece of cake to ship. We'll just break all the tracks down and ship them in a box. And then I got this for $2. And those of you who are familiar with Rick and Morty, this is a Meeseeks box.
Look at me.
Let's see if I can.
Meeseeks are not born into this world. Someone for meaning, Jerry. We are created.
So now he wouldn't talk before. It comes with the rule book. It's a game. We haven't figured it out yet. We aren't quite sure if we're going to flip this or not. We are fans of Rick and Morty. We were involved in the fiasco last year with the sweet and sour sauce and the posters. We made some money though. We got 2 posters. We didn't get any of the sweet and sour sauce. We ended up with 2 posters, and we sold one for $50 the first day, and the other one went for $40 a couple weeks later. But we are Rick and Morty fans, so are my kids. So what we plan on doing, I guess, is this weekend we'll tear into this, we'll read the instructions, we'll figure out how to play the game. If we really like it, we'll keep it. If we just kind of like it, maybe we'll play it until we're bored of it and then sell it. Or maybe we'll just list it and play it until it sells. But $2 for a Meeseeks box, which is actually a nice board game, was a good deal. So now we're going to talk about my plush. So I came home and counted all of the plush I ended up bringing home with me on Saturday. I know I spent $48 on plush. You guys think I'm nuts, right? I got 55 stuffed animals. 55 stuffed animals for $48. That is less than $1 a piece. And for what I got, that is amazing. Most of these plushes that I ended up coming home with are ones that I would pay up to $2 for at a yard sale or a Goodwill. So the fact that each one was less than $1 was amazing. And yes, now I have 55 more plush to photograph and put in the store, but that is fine. So the most exciting plush haul of Saturday was one lady was getting rid of her entire Tigger collection. She had an entire long card table full of Tiggers. Small Tiggers, big Tiggers, white Tiggers, cowboy Tiggers, sailor Tiggers. I mean, just so many, like, Tiggers everywhere, and this whole table was stocked full of them. And then in between the Tiggers there was like a couple Eeyores and some, like, I don't want to call them generic, but not exciting, like just like a stuffed dandy frog or whatever. There was a couple other plush in between and some Eeyores. And I asked her what she was asking for all of her plush, and she said she wanted $1 for the small ones and $2 for the big ones. And I kind of looked at her and I was like, oh, well, because I just want to buy the whole table from you. And she's like, really? She's like, well, just offer me a price. And I was just like, okay, $35 for all of it. This is where we got the most of our plush from. And she was like, okay. So her husband, he was like, I love you for taking all of these. You guys are great. They went and got these 2 great big trash bags. and started filling them up. But I guess because we were buying everything from her, she threw all the stuffed animals in and some other toys, and she was just throwing stuff in the bags that I didn't even think was included. So that weren't plush too. Like I got Tigger toys and Tigger figurines. So that was a really good deal. And then the second yard sale I hit up for plush. She had 2 great big hampers out and full, and I'm like, I just want like all of these. And she's like, well, let me go get a trash bag. And she kind of counted, she kind of didn't. She filled everything up, and she's like, how does $13 sound? And I'm like, perfect, let's do it. And the 2 most exciting plush of the weekend actually came from her. And yes, they are more exciting than all the Tiggers. They are down here. They have their own little story to tell. I will show them last. So I did get 55 stuffed animals for $48 this weekend. And I'm not going to sit here and show you all 55. I have picked out my favorites, or what I think are the best bolos for you guys that you should be looking out for. You guys know that I always say, if you find the white Winnie the Pooh and Friends, there's different versions of them. There's different looks. But the white ones will always fetch you more money. They are worth more. This guy, look how big he is. Oh my gosh. He is the white and silver, and he is ginormous. This guy alone. Oh. I'm like dollar signs in my eyes, but kind of want to keep them. And this white one, he is the white and blue snowflake pal. He's still got his hangy tag. They're in great shape. These were the 2 most exciting Tiggers because they're white and they're big. And I'm out of focus. Hi. So I'm just going to go through and show you just some highlights of what I got. Like I said, most of it was Tigger, and some of it was other Winnie the Pooh and Friends and other characters. The lady with the hampers had a lot of just hodgepodge Disney and nostalgic vintage characters. Here's another Tigger. This one's a stocking. See, I didn't think he was included because he was on a different table, but she threw him in because I was buying everything from her. So that was awesome. This guy is so cool, you guys. Remember him? Da-dun, 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 da-dun. So he needs cleaned up. And actually, you know what? I have been getting so many requests from you guys to show you how I clean my plush. So maybe as I'm going through these today and taking photos, instead of cleaning them up as I go, maybe I'll make like a little pile of a couple to clean, and I can actually clean them on camera for you guys and show you how I clean my plush. I know I've been getting a lot of requests for that. And this guy definitely needs some love. But he is Pink Panther, so he came home with me. This is one of the cooler Tiggers that she had. Now his boots that he has on are really beat up. They are beat. But I think because of what he is, even though his boots are beat up, that's not going to take much down from his value. I'll comp him, and I might take like $5 off of it for the damage, and I might not. We'll see. Collectors are sometimes forgivable of flaws and sometimes not, but I will always have best offer on. So, you know. But so in spite of his boots, he's adorable. He's a little cowboy, he's a little cow vest, little hat. So cute. Then there's this Tigger. This one was really cool because he still has his tag from the Disney store. And he's wearing his little swim shorts, his board shorts, and he's got like a little Hawaiian hat, sun hat on. He was cute. Donald Duck with a sword, and he's got on chainmail. He's in like a medieval outfit. I don't have them here to show you, but the lady with the hampers, the second one, that's where I got the Donald Duck from. I got a talking Easter Daffy and a Donald Duck from her. I got quite a few from her that talk. And this guy, I don't know. I'm going to comp him. We'll see. He's got a Hershey's tag. So he's from Hershey's. He's got his Jolly Rancher hat. And he's just a cute little pink bear. So, I don't know. Whenever I see somebody with like a lot of plush and I'm offering a deal, I just take them all. Because you know what? Those 2 Tiggers are going to pay for the whole haul when they sell. And then I got this giant Wile E coyote. And he's really tall. And he kind of, you know, leans over a little bit. But I think if we squish around at him, we'll get him his stuffing evened out. He's really old. He's not flat. I just think it needs to be rearranged. And there is a wire in here that I can feel. So he has like down his legs and in his back, he does have a wire. And I just think that because he's old, his stuffing has moved. But he's still, I mean, look how big he is. And, he's just everywhere, isn't he? He's large. This is a really old tag. It's faded, but it's like the Mighty Star Vintage Looney Tunes stuffies. All right, I'm scooting out because I have something very exciting for the end. So, as we were leaving the second yard sale I got the haul from, we hear these feet pounding up behind us on the pavement, and this young man, he says, "Excuse me, are you guys the ones that just bought the Build-A-Bears from us?" And I looked at Keith, and I was like, "Did we get Build-A-Bears?" I said, "I'm not sure. I grabbed a bunch of stuff from your mom. I bought like a whole lot of animals." And he said, "Well, yeah, you guys got the Chipmunk and the Frosty, right?" And I said, "Yeah, are those Build-A-Bear?" And he goes, "Yeah." I'm trying to like keep poker face because I didn't know they were Build-A-Bears, which makes them more exciting. But he had chased us down because he wanted to know if we wanted their original Build-A-Bear workshop boxes for them and the extras and their birth certificates that are inside the boxes. And I said, "Sure, I'll take them." And he's like, "Well, we don't need them since you got the animals if you want." So I paid like $13 at this yard sale and I think I got maybe like, I don't even remember how many I got from her, but these are worth the money, just these. So, this is Alvin in a tuxedo, and I don't remember where you push him. I'm holding near the mic. You hear him? So he sings, and he's got a little tiny bit of a mark on his suit. I can get that off with Awesome. He's just so cute. He's got little fluffs of hair in his tuxedo. And so he has his original Build-A-Bear box and his birth certificate from Build-A-Bear. And he has a wee little guitar, a Hawaiian shirt he can change into if he wants to come out of his tux, and a wee little microphone. I can't get over how cute he is. And then he's still got the original hanger for his tuxedo in here, as well as all of his original tags from his clothing and himself. And that all goes nice in this box, and this is how he will ship. And then the other one we got, now he doesn't have batteries in him. Alvin came with batteries, he did not, so we tested him. He does work, but we aren't sending him with battery. If they come with batteries when we buy them, we'll send the batteries. I'm picking fuzzies off of him along. But if they don't come with batteries, we'll put some in to test them and take them out, and just put in the listing very clearly, it's tested and works, but it's going to require 2 AAA or 4 AA or whatever it needs, not included in the sale. So this is Frosty the Snowman. I just love this guy. He's got his broom, and his broom is an accessory, much like the microphone and guitar for Alvin. So it's got this little elastic band, and it has its own little Build-A-Bear tags on it. So what he does when he has batteries, you can see hat comes up like this, and then he lights up and he makes that magical noise as he comes to life and starts to talk and stuff. He's really cool. So he too, I can't get it out. He has his original box, and he came with his birth certificate and a scarf that says Frosty on it, a corn cob pipe. Can you tell how tickled pink I am about these guys? And then, of course, his original hanger. So that, I think, these two Build-A-Bears were the find of the weekend as far as plush are concerned. Definitely. We just picked, I don't even think we realized they were Build-A-Bear. We just saw that they were Alvin and Frosty. And for him to chase us down to give us the accessories in the boxes was so super cool of him and his mom. So that was awesome. And like I said, we got 4 or 5 more that sing and dance. We had them all in the kitchen and testing them out with the kids the night we built the Zuzu home. We were playing with the Zuzus and all the animals, and it was a racket. But we had a lot of fun, and I'm going to have a ton of fun listing all of these. So just stay tuned, I guess. I will keep you guys updated on Instagram when they sell, you know, when they find their new forever home and they leave us. But I am just so thrilled. I know that $48 sounds like a lot, but for the 55 plush that we got, these two Build-A-Bears, the 2 white Eeyores, there's just so much that it was just so worth it. And we stayed within our budget. Actually, we went $10 over because we found a Polaroid camera, and that is upstairs. So we went like $10 over our yard sale budget, but we also got a Polaroid camera this weekend, which is exciting. And we did find another VCR DVD combo. We paid $10 for it at the Goodwill. It has a remote, and it's one of the more expensive brands. So I think it's up in the store. I think he said for like 80 or 90 plus shipping, or 85 with shipping. I can't remember what he said, but he the remote goes for 20, and the unit itself, I think he said, usually goes for 70. So he may put it up for 85, like a $5 discount for the both. So it was a great weekend overall. We came home with a Polaroid camera, another DVD VCR combo, 55 plushies, Zuzus and their homes and all of that, the Mises box, these 2 paintings, Legos, and little people. And there's some other stuff like glassware, and I mean, we had a really great weekend. Now, it's not like they're all home runs or they're all fast flips. You guys all know that plush is very long tail. Plush can be slower than clothing. I have had plushies that have sold overnight, and I've had some that sat for a while. So a lot of what we bought isn't, you know, like a home run. It's going to sell overnight for lots of money. It's going to have to sit. But I'm okay with that, because plushies are really good for return on investment when you pay what we pay for them. Of course, if we had come home with 50 of the VCR DVD combos and 12 Polaroids, it would have been like a stellar weekend, right? This was just a really good weekend. We just found a lot of really great stuff. Stuff that was fun to find and fun to bring home and play with and check out. It's going to be fun to photograph and list. And that's what this job is all about. At the end of the day, yes, it's a lot of hard work, and eBay has been, what is the nice word? eBay has been trying our patience as of late with all the glitches and the slowdowns and the sales and all that. And it can be such a rough job sometimes. It can just feel like you're spinning your wheels and you're not going anywhere. And you feel like you work really, really hard sometimes and you aren't seeing the efforts. So, you know, when you have a good weekend, when you find a lot of really fun stuff and you really enjoy the job, you enjoy the joy of finding things, that thrill of the hunt, the thrill of the seeking out the treasures, and you have fun with it. It makes it all worth it in the end, I guess is what I'm saying. Of course, at the end of the day, money makes it all worth it, but you know, like I always tell you, I'm not just going to show you the glamorous side of reselling and make it like it's so easy to do. I'm going to show you the ugly stuff, the tiresome stuff. But there's a lot of good to this job too. It can be really, really fun. And if you enjoy what you're doing, if you enjoy what you're sourcing, if you enjoy what you're flipping, it can be even more fun. And you guys know plush is my favorite, so this was a really good weekend for me. And Posh is picking up, and I'm starting to see the payout for the hard work. I said in my video yesterday. So I'm okay right now. I'm pretty pleased with being a reseller. I think a lot of the eBay stuff is behind us. I hope. eBay opens in 2 weeks, so I'll see a lot of you in Vegas, right? Let me know down below in the comments what you think of our plushie haul, and let me know what you found. Did you guys find anything exciting? I know that Noelle, most of you know her as Farm Girl Scavenger, challenged me on Instagram to see who could find the most plush this weekend. Noelle, sweetie, I think I won. I say that good-heartedly. I love Noelle. So, but yeah, let me know what you think. What did you guys find? Do you want to challenge me next weekend when we go out yard selling? I'll take a challenge. Do me a favor, smash that like button if you would. If you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe to our channel and help us feed a hungry hippo. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We are at Flippin' Hippos. Until next time, you guys have a good night.